much AP do I have? I'm gonna check.
Got some battles under your belt? Then take a look. Go. Yes. Evil giant panda.
So we're taking the resources and then surrounding the place. Is that the plan? Flag. Absorb the flag. Absorb the flag and capture it. The map of the yellow plague, the Lodos yellow plague. Yeah.
Somebody just popped into the chat. Oh, Tyrael. What are you up to?
Fighting stuff. I'm actually fighting a lot of yellows. Yellows are coming. Yellows are coming. Yellows are coming.
Don't tell my team. Brothers and sisters.
Oh my god. That's a lot of yellows.
Few have earned the right.
I just finished a VSS speed run and we missed it.
Fluffy mentioned that you guys were doing that.
We missed it by 11 seconds.
I mean, I've got.
Was somebody cooking chicken?
I've
No,
got
definitely
I've got 2 vet characters thus far. But I will try to make a 3rd later. It takes time to make CP characters. I've got 1 CP Dragon Knight and 1 CP Templar. I've yet to get a DP sword. That's next. CP sword, yeah. That'll be
Are you guys gonna make another attempt, Tyrael?
No, we're calling her quits. We did 2 runs.
No, I mean, are you guys gonna do it like tomorrow or something?
Yeah, I think they're gonna try. I don't know if I'll be around for tomorrow, but
I mean, I probably will, especially now that like things are beginning to normalize.
you streaming?
Because, well, yeah, I mean, I have a channel and stuff. It doesn't have a lot of views, but yeah. Like, it's really hard to get views and subs in general. And they prefer raid to this game as well, so there's that. There's also that problem in this game. They like raid. Raid, they like League. They don't really like watching this game. It's a bit unfortunate.
If they do another attempt, Cyrodiil, they're not going to wait for you to be available?
I don't know what they're gonna do.
I doubt they wait for anything. Most people don't. Like, on this elf, I barely got to release before they killed him. Damage cells, for instance. I got to him when the list was like half HP. He's currently level 15, but it doesn't mean that I don't have two CP 269 characters. Hopefully I can get them to CP 300 to get to the proper final boss stage. Hopefully. If that makes sense. I don't treat them as a final boss. If there's a final boss until they get to 300. Final boss material.
Yeah, my brother's supposed to be coming, I think, tomorrow, so won't have time to game if he's
You guys going hunting?
No, he's coming down to pick up his boat, and then he was gonna stop by on his way back home, and then hang out here for maybe dinner and stay the night and hang out on Saturday, so.
But yeah, I don't consider a character a true final boss these days until it's CP 300. CP 300, I think, is when finally say that with confidence.
300, that's pretty low.
It's still high enough to get into the vet dungeons and stuff. It's still higher than CP 160. CP and non-CP is like two different things. If that makes any sense. So yeah. CP 300 is like, I consider final boss status. You finally reached final boss status when you get to CP 300. But you have to get there.
Like 1,000, CP 1,000.
Well, there's that, but I consider it CP 300. CP 300 plus. I hope that makes some sense. Because, like, until CP 300, it's hard to queue for, like, vet dungeons. Like, the second you can start queuing for, like vet trials or whatever freely. And, like, you know what I mean? The second you could do that at CP 300, that's when the final boss phase starts. And the final form of the final boss phase is 1,000 plus. You know what I mean? It's just my perception. It's like when they say, yeah, you can do all this stuff at CP 160, I'm like, true. But then there's still a whole part of the game, I think, that's actually locked out for you, kind of.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, there's some that have a higher minimum needed. Like that 300, I guess. Yeah, there's certain...
Yeah, for a lot of the DLC ones, yeah.
Yeah, you can't queue unless you're CP 300. Yeah, like, you can go in there, but you can't queue for them.
Your final boss.
You can say to people, this isn't even my final.
Fan out.
And you guys will not leave my Sky Shard alone.
I found a way to kind of grind it rapport for it as well.
Oh yeah.
Yep. Let's see. Last night around this time, I've gained like over 1,000 rapport on her. Just between last night and tonight. I'm just kind of casually killing vampires.
Nice.
Let me pick up this guy.
It's the only place in the game that I've found that you can do this, so don't tell anybody and fucking don't post it anywhere because it'll get fixed or nerfed or whatever. If you go to Reaper's March, there's where the werewolf, or I'm sorry, where the vampire shrine is, there's a world boss right next to it, right? Like they're right next to each other.
Yeah.
Well, the vampires there are eating Khajiit, right?
Yeah.
They're having some Khajiit snacks. Well, some of the Khajiit are alive. If you go there and you kill, like, basically all the little trash vampires that are around,
Yeah.
if the Khajiit get up and run away like you've rescued them, then you get 5 points of rapport, and there is no cooldown, 0 cooldown. And there's 4 victims, and now I have noticed that sometimes you can get an instance where 2 of the victims are dead and they never jump up no matter what phase of being eaten they're at. They just always just lay there. If you just kill all the vampires, but there's no cooldown at all on the rapport gain, and you get 5 points every time a victim gets up and runs away.
Vampires are one of those things in some games that are like absolutely like ridiculous. Like if you see in like in Castlevania 4, if you have to fight Dracula in that game, it's like good luck. Good luck. You could be there all night. You could be there all night. You could be there a week. Like I'm not even joking. Like you'll be like literally there dying
only
to
seems
him
to
over and over and over again until you want to rage quit. Like that's literally what Dracula was like in the old Castlevania stuff, the stuff that was made before I was alive. The early 90s Castlevania.
Isabel only seems to be impressed if the victim escapes. So if you just kill all the vampires and they respawn really fast. Like it's a small area to circle, and by the time you've made the circle, you just wait like 30 seconds and everything's respawned again.
I mean, Dracula in the old one doesn't really respawn straight away. Like if you go back there after you beat the game, if you beat the game again, you'll get to fight him again. But you only get to play him like the game kind of ends. Kind of like what I thought Elder Scrolls did with Molag Bal. Not even remotely close. Not even remotely close.
Did Fluffy log off already? Did I take it?
Probably.
Yeah, I think she
I
hit
think
sack.
I actually don't. I gave her like a bunch of stuff. Hope Fluffy's having fun with that goal. Fighting a horde of Dominion again. We love having to fight the captain infesting every corner of the map possible. You know.
But yeah, these vampires die really fast. Like they're, you can almost really kill them in 2 hits, or if you did like 1 heavy attack, you can probably kill them. They're so weak.
It all depends on.
Well, these
It's
ones are
like-
very weak.
Dracula in Castlevania 2 4 has like 2 full phases. He takes like forever to kill. State, you have to start all. Same thing with Castlevania 64, same thing.
Yeah, Tyrael, you can probably get about 600 if you just do this consistently, and there's not very many vampires. You just make a little circle around this tree rock thing, and you can get like 600 rapport, I think, an hour if you actually focus on it. I was doing it all lazy, like I was typing a Fluffy in between, I was doing dungeon queues in between for crystal hearts and everything, and still like about 2 hours you get 600 rapport if you just do this.
Countess, who is an actual player
Okay.
in Cyrodiil, and she has a talent as a vampire or something where she literally just stands there and face tanks your entire team. I'm not even kidding.
I need healing.
Like, she just face tanks and heals, and face tanks and heals, and keeps smacking you. Face tanks and heals. It's so gross. This is absolute vein of isis. I think her name was like Countess Duodone or Evicus or some BS. Some one person will not die. I think I saw them in the I think they were saying something about like healing. Oh, I got to level 16. Okay, good. Vigor. What's the morpher in case? Restraining prison, increasing heal, and that sounds good. That's